updates in regard to the war. According to Axios, the US president told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during a call that mediators Qatar and Pakistan are working on a letter of intent to be signed by Washington and Tehran to formally end the war. Citing sources briefed on the conversation, the report says that once the letter is signed, it will pave the way for a 30-day negotiation period. These talks will focus on critical issues, including Iran's nuclear program and the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. Let's go to Pragati to get us more updates on this. Pragati, what is it that can be expected on the nuclear program of Iran, because that is the most important and the longest lasting sticking point?
A tense conversation between Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is now drawing major international attention. Reports suggest that the two leaders held a long and difficult phone call focused on the future of the Iran conflict. Netanyahu allegedly warning Trump against what he called a major strategic mistake. The disagreement reportedly centers on how aggressively to confront Iran's moving forward. Sources suggest Trump may be exploring limited de-escalation or diplomatic options, while Netanyahu continues pushing for stronger military pressure against Tehran. This matters because the US and Israel have closely coordinated throughout the conflict, and any visible crack between Washington and Tel Aviv could affect regional strategy. Analyst also says Netanyahu remains deeply concerned that Iran could rebuild military capabilities if pressure is reduced too quickly. Meanwhile, Trump faces domestic and international pressure over the financial and military cost of continued escalation. This call highlights how complicated the post-war phases have become, with allies now debating whether military victory or political stability should take priority.
All right, Pragati, viewers, let's move ahead. Statements also coming in from Pakistan. Interior Minister has met with IRGC Commander Sardar Ahmed Wahidi in Tehran, and the meeting between top Pakistani minister and the senior Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps commander took place in the Iranian capital today. Very important meeting there, Pragati, taking place. Have any details come out of this meeting? Pragati. Pakistan's Interior Minister, viewers, has met with IRGC commander in Tehran. This is, as sources are telling us, that a letter of intent is going to be signed and handed over. Let's go to Pragati once again. Pragati, any details that you have picked up from this meeting of Pakistan and Iranian leaders?
Yes, Kirti, reports are there that Pakistan Army Chief Field Marshal Asim Munir may travel to Tehran for fueling speculation that Islamabad is becoming more deeply involved in the regional diplomacy surrounding the Iran conflict. Iranian media has also suggested the visit could coincide with discussion over a new US proposal aimed at reducing tensions and moving forward a border peace framework. Pakistan occupies a...
We move ahead, viewers. In fact, now Iran has issued a strong warning to US President Donald Trump, saying America will regret if it launches fresh attacks on Iranian targets. Iranian officials stated that Tehran is fully prepared to respond firmly if the conflict resumes. The warning comes even as President Trump continues to threaten possible military action in case ongoing negotiations fail. Tensions are once again rising sharply, with both sides openly signaling the possibility of renewed confrontation. Yash is joining me from the newsroom. Yash, very contradictory reports emerging. On one side, we are picking that a letter of intent may be signed between both parties to end the war. On the other side, we are also getting in reports from both Iran and the US that if a consensus is not arrived at, there is a chance for escalation.
Yes, Kriti, a slight correction here. IRGC has now warned US of any unwanted aggression. IRGC has stated that America will deeply, quote-unquote, regret any fresh military attacks on Iranian targets. Senior Iranian officials asserted that Tehran remains fully prepared and capable of delivering a strong and decisive response if the conflict resumes. The sharp warning is coming ahead of the heightened, as you very rightly pointed out, as coming amid heightened tensions as President Trump continues to issue threats of possible renewed military action. Just yesterday, we saw a fresh threat coming in from Washington, where Trump said that he was inches close to launching another attack on Iran, with both Washington and Tehran taking hard public positions. Tensions in the region are once again escalating rapidly. Both sides are now openly signaling readiness for confrontation, even as diplomatic efforts to end the war remain underway. Back to you.
Right, tensions continue between Iran and the US. There is no clear sign of de-escalation as of now. Viewers, will track and monitor all those developments, bring those to you. For now, we're slipping into a break. Stay tuned to NewsX.